All right. This is my audience member number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and the cameraman makes number 5. Hello, my name is Tabitha Townlend, and I'm taking speech communications class, and I'm doing an informative speech this time, and I'm going to be doing it on baking cakes and decorating cakes. From experience, I've been doing cakes for about 8 years now. When you're baking cakes, you can actually do homemade, where you have to put all the ingredients together, or you can simply buy the box store-bought cakes, which I prefer. Does not have to be name brand, but it often is a moisture cake if you buy one that has pudding in the mix. To get your cake to come out easier from the pan, simply take shortening and grease the bottom of it, fill it with some flour, shake it around till all the wet is dry with flour, and then put after you've mixed your cake batter together, put it into your pan, put it into the oven, usually 25 minutes at 325. Now, making icing, the ingredients are shortening and powdered sugar, water, flavoring, and some salt. The salt keeps it good to last for a couple of days. And your flavoring can be anything from almond to vanilla to butter to just about anything you want these days. Once you get your ingredients put together in a bowl, you're going to beat it until it becomes very smooth and easy to work with. The best type of icing is one that's set overnight. You can put foil over a bowl. You don't have to put it in the fridge. You can simply just leave it out, but it'll thicken and it'll be easier to work with in the next morning. It's not so watery. It sets for a while, it's better. Once you get your icing and your cake has been baked, your cake's going to cool. You are going to put your cake board over top of your pan, and once it's cool, you're going to flip it over, pull your pan up, and it should be the shape of your pan. So when you get your icing, you're going to take your icer and you're going to put icing smoothly on the top. You're going to take it around the edges so that you have a smooth cake surface to work with. There are tips that you can use. I use Wilton a lot of times. They're a little better quality. You'll take a icing bag, cut the bottom, put a coupler down in it, and choose any tip. Any tip could be a star to make an edge. Could be something to write with, to write happy birthday, or it could be shells to fill in things on cakes. But the world is open to many options. There's so many tips out there. You'll put your icing in your bag, and then you can go to whatever you're wanting to do on cake, whatever the theme might be. Could be a wedding shower. Could be umbrellas on there. Could be a baby shower. Could be pinks or blues, little rubber duckies, whatever it is. Tons of things, tons of ideas. Birthday cakes, there's themed birthday cakes that have clowns or have Winnie the Pooh or something Disney. There's tons and tons of things that you can do with them. I have a lot of shaped pans, such as SpongeBob or Dora the Explorer, and a lot of kids like birthday cakes that are shaped. They're a little harder to ice because you have more to fill in, but they're a lot of fun to make. And after the cakes are done, I often take a picture of them because if I ever have to do that cake again, I have something to look at. I love looking online, especially with Wilton websites for ideas. I like them to be, no two cakes should ever look alike. I think they should be spontaneous and fun, and I like to work with them. I also like to check out candy. Different kind of candies can be different things to a cake, such as the little Runts bananas. I've made a monkey cake, and I decorated with little vines all around, and then I put bananas for a little bit of touch for a monkey. Gumdrops can be good used, but I mean there's red hot, and there's sprinkles and glittering, all kinds of things to make your cake pop. But anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you today, and I have to show my card. My first card is right here. Okay, and my second index card is right here. And again, my name is Tabitha Townlend, and I thank you all for listening.